I need somebody to heal, somebody to know.
Is it sex they want? If it is sex, why won't they tell the girls so that they'll stop running around looking as if they have a relationship? Well, you are welcome on Akuda Talk Show. Today we want to talk about love. We want to know what love really is. Bishop, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Bishop, today we want you to tell us what love is. We want to know where love is and what love is.
Yeah, thanks for having me once again. Love, that word love. I've come to realize that many people do not really understand what it is. Here is a case where many define love to be feelings, emotions, blah, 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 blah. But it's not true. Love is a nature, and for that matter, the nature of God. Understand me clear. Love is a nature, the nature of God that He placed in man. You see, when you read scriptures, Genesis 1:26, we are told that God says, let us make man in our image and after our likeness. Therefore, we are in the image of God. How God is, so we are. The book of John, 1 John, tells us that love is of God, God is love.
So how can I know what love is? How can I know the other person who loves me?
No. You are even jumping the gun. When you don't even know what love is in the first place, how do you identify it? You get the point. You must first know what love is properly. Because you see, there are things that we need to first and foremost get it well. Now, the very first one is to know that love is a nature. Love is not a feeling. Love is not about emotions. No, it is not. It is not. We get it all wrong when we think love is a feeling, it's an emotion, and then we define it. No, love is a nature, the nature of God. Let me prove something to you, Akuda. Hear me. When God created man in His image after His likeness, love was part of the entirety of our being. All right? So we are love beings. We carry love in our genes. In us, it is there. When God realized that it is not good for man to be alone, for instance, in Genesis chapter 2, now the Lord took the rib from a man. Man was asleep, went to form a woman, and brought the woman to the man. Go check scriptures. The statement that man Adam made about the woman. He said, now this is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of a man. For this reason shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and the two shall become one. Added statement. Additionally, he said that the two of them were naked, but they were not ashamed. Let us look at it properly. When man saw the woman, he never knew whom a woman is. He has not seen one before. Never, not at all. God did not inform him that this was what I'm going to do. But when the woman was brought to man, immediately he set his eyes on the woman. Love began to speak. I haven't seen any love statement that surpasses that which Adam said to Eve in the garden. I have not seen that. He said, now this is bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of the man. I've never seen any statement.
But Bishop, in our current state and condition, do we still have this bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh?
That is what I'm saying.
So why are we struggling?
No.
I think that one is just made for
See.
It's just made for library purposes.
Well, you see, because we don't understand what love is.
So how do we understand?
That is why we
there have
need
been so many rhetorical things about love, but we still don't know what love is. Is it that we have to go back to school for it or what?
No. We need to understand it on what love truly is. Importantly, you see, we misconstrue lust to be love.
Wow.
A very big problem, because they carry resemblance and they toe the same line, but lust is not love. If you're not careful, you would want to suggest that lust is love. Many a time when people come professing to love, it is not love, it is lust. Now, Adam said, because of love, what he said means that the very first point, he acknowledged what he saw. He acknowledged. Number two, he accepted what he saw. You get it? It has been given to him. The points are many. I pray I don't forget. He acknowledged, he accepted, he appreciated, he cherished, he identified, he valued it. I mean, you name it, because this is now bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. To the extent that he said, she shall be called woman, for she was taken out of a man. Woman, so to speak. Woman, so to speak. I'm saying so to speak because in various languages it may not rhyme like that. Let us not take advantage of that. Now, that was love being expressed, because that is his nature. Now, hear me. When man fell, even before then, in Genesis chapter 3, you will see that the forbidden fruit, when they went eating it, check the storyline. When she realized being deceived, and she desired and she took some to eat, the seed had not been corrupted. Okay? Therefore, love was still intact. That is why when she took and ate, she gave some to the husband. That was an act of love. Now, let me quickly say this, that not all giving is an act of love, because lust also gives.
Last gives. Bishop, it comes down to my first intro. Is it sex they want? If it is sex, why won't they tell you it is sex rather than making people run around as if they have relationships?
Akuda, you're asking me the question as if I'm the one going to tell them that.
But Bishop, we are standing for
No, it's okay, fine.
Yes.
The point I was making is, when I get to that point, we will know something. When she gave the fruit to the husband to eat, it was an act of love. The husband also ate it. Immediately Adam ate the fruit, the forbidden. The nature of God in man was corrupted. So love was corrupted. Love was relegated to the background. Love was lost. Love was gone.
Is that why we don't find love these days?
Love is there. It is there. But you see, because that nature is corrupted, that nature is relegated to the background, that nature is lost. I'm talking love. It is gone. Lust has now come to the fore, and love is relegated to the background. So what we see today being called love may be lust and not love. So you see, love is something that is precious. When you consider love, consider God. We sinned against God. We rebelled against God. We disobeyed the law or the word of God. But God commended his love towards us. He still loved us. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. What he gave was to save, was to deliver, was to rescue, was to bring us back. God didn't give just for the sake of it. God didn't give for any ulterior motive, any intention other than to see man saved and rescued from that impending danger. That is what love is. You see, love allows you to be who you choose to be. That is love, as compared to lust. I don't want to go there yet. Maybe you will find another time for me so that we can discuss. Because when we begin to run,
today we are just zeroing in on love.
All right, okay. Therefore, that is what it is. Now, when there was love, look at the statement of Adam. Now that love is corrupted, that nature is corrupted, it is lost, it is gone and relegated to the background. When they ate it, they realized they were naked. And each one began to cover his or her nakedness. They did cover their nakedness individually. Let me leave that. When God came and he called on them, realizing they were naked and they hid, God now asked, have you eaten of what I told you not to eat? Now, this is a statement from God asking question. Look at the answer. He that said that this is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh, she shall be called woman, now said God, the woman you gave me. The woman you gave me. And yet it was he that said she shall be called woman. Now he is saying the woman you gave me. She gave me and I ate. The woman you gave me. That was not love speaking. That was lust at work. Because the love is corrupted. The love is relegated.
So
it is lost.
Should
and
he
it is
have
gone.
said, should he have covered for the woman?
That is what love will do. Love is not selfish. Love will stand. Love will stand the test of time. Love will walk with you. Love will go with you. Love abides. But lust doesn't. So at that material moment, love was lost. It was gone. It was no more love. That is why Adam was projecting blame on the woman. That, it is the woman you gave me. Don't blame me. Blame her. That is what lust does, not love. Love will accept responsibility. Love will say, put it on me. Love will shield. Love will cover. Love will stand with you. Love will share it with you. Love will not run away, seek cover, and allow you to face it all alone by yourself. That is not love. So what we call love today, I beg to differ. Many a time somebody will say, I love, I am in love. It is not love, it is lust. Because when that moment of truth comes, that is when you will know. But it might be too late for you to realize it is not love. Then you are shocked. Then you are brokenhearted. Then you can't sleep. Then you can't eat. Then you can't do whatever thing you do. Then you grow lean. Then this, then that. Then you are dying and the rest like that. Listen, the very people that say, I cannot live without you, are living without you. They know. Oh, I'm talking.
Bishop will come back. Bishop will come back.
I need somebody to heal, somebody to know.
Welcome back, Bishop. Bishop said those who tell you they cannot live without you are living without you. We want to know why he said that. Bishop, how can one decode their love?
To you see, decoding you are in love, you need to come to that point of realization. You need to realize. Let me use the Adam situation as my main example. When he saw the woman, his statement tells us a lot. It's revealing. You must realize something beyond the ordinary. Realize something beyond what you are seeing. That is why I said that he doesn't know a woman. He's not seen that species before. All he knows is himself. But when he saw a woman, right there, he decoded and made a striking statement. This is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. Now, God had not revealed that to him. God didn't tell him that. God didn't give him any proud notice, nor any announcement. There wasn't any form of advertisement anywhere. There was nothing like that. But here is the case where immediately he saw the woman, he realized. That point of realization is key, very important. For you, the individual, what you are seeing, be careful you don't follow after that. Because sight could be deceptive. Oh yes, sight could be deceptive.
But of late, you men want
Akuda,
sight. You men are enticed with sight.
We are talking love.
Yes.
When you stand afar, looking at the sea, What color do you see?
You see it as blue.
You see it as blue. And then what
Sometimes
color?
ash.
Sometimes ash.
Sometimes white.
Sometimes white.
Yes.
Sometimes what again?
Different
In
colors.
that order.
Yes.
But when you go to the sea and you fetch it, what color do you see?
Colorless.
Colorless. That is it. So one need to be very careful of the sight from afar. You need to realize beyond what you are seeing. You need to get to that point where you can discern. That is how you decode. For what you see, some are fearfully made, some are wonderfully made. You can be enticed by what you see and it could lead you astray. Realize beyond what you are seeing that this is it. This is meant for me. This is mine. I am in love. I like this thing. Now, we cannot throw caution to the wind just following it through. You need to check what you are decoding, whether it is really true. Give it time. All right? Give it time. Don't quickly jump to conclusion and assume that the way I am seeing things and the way I am feeling. You need to be very careful.
Bishop,
you say this feeling.
Bishop, of late, men would see a woman with a big nyash and then they'll decode, this is what I want. And then that thing,
that is lust and not love. We are talking love.
Yes.
No.
Why can't that one be love? Because the person loves a woman shapey, and he has seen that one, and he's dreaming about
I said, see, realize, and go beyond what you are seeing. You see, I'm not against you seeing. That's what I said. Some are fearfully, some are wonderfully, some are slim. Some are straight-jacketed, some have curves, some are round, some you see obabase. They are like that. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. They say,
exactly.
Fine. Yeah, I don't believe in that, so to speak. But that is the truth that people champion.
Yeah.
That is okay, based on what they are seeing. Go beyond what you are seeing. That is my point. Because what you are seeing, today people package you.
Bishop, before you go beyond, if you want to go beyond, then it will bring me to my chapter 2 of this topic.
All right.
Going beyond, we bring you to the chapter 2 I want to talk about.
Fine. But you see, for you to know you are in love, realize beyond what you are seeing.
Realize.
Yes.
Bishop said you should realize beyond what you are seeing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Get to that point of realization.
Bishop, how can one know that what he or she is saying is love?
No, I don't get you. Ask it again.
How can I know what he is saying or she's saying is love?
It's difficult, it's challenging.
Yeah.
But the Lord help us. You see?
Should we go for a lie detector?
Well, but when you have people who are good at lying, some are good at faking. Actors and actresses, what do?
They act.
They act. And what is not true, they make it look true, and yet they are only acting. Some women are very good in crying when there's nothing wrong with them.
Oh, really?
Some men can do same. People are good acting, faking it, and if you're not careful, you will fall for it. The Lord help us, number one. See, for you to know that what he is saying is true or not true, you need to also learn to decode. Give it time.
Bishop,
Listen.
No,
you see, you need to.
Is it an app we need to get or what?
You need to
microchip.
You need to grow your spirit, man.
Okay.
You need to sharpen your senses, sharpen your discernment of spirits. It's key. It's key because somebody will come very genuine. If you easily say yes, you are good
Bishop,
to go.
let me enter your area. You said we should sharpen our discernment. But unfortunately, some of our pastors get it wrong.
Yeah, that is
get it wrong.
That is what it is.
Didn't they sharpen
in this earth, on this earth, anything is possible.
But the pastors, you are supposed to sharpen more.
Yes, so that tells you that if even men of God sometimes get it wrong. The other day I was saying that Here's a case. I heard a story about a marriage counselor divorcing the wife.
Was it that the sharpener was
what is that again? It tells you that on this earth, anything and everything is possible. Therefore, look before you leap. And you should be ready to be responsible over your choices, your actions, your decisions, and what have you. You need to be responsible. What I'm saying is, the Lord help us. Look before you leap. Sharpen your senses. Grow your discernment of spirits. Give it time. Seek the face of God sometimes.
Bishop, how much time?
I don't know.
10 years, 20 years.
No,
just because of one girl or one guy.
It could be one day, it could be 1 week. It could be 1 month, it could be 1 year. That is up to you, the individual. But the Lord help us. You see, I will not be quick to want to suggest A, B, C, D. There are differences in people and the kind of things you meet in life. You never can tell. I'm telling you. Listen, Akuda, we'll come to some of these points where you will get to know that when people approach you, they are good at meandering their way to get what they want from you. How would you know? How would you know? Somebody will come and will not, your intro, somebody will come and will not bother you with sex. They wouldn't. They will lavish you with all kinds of gifts and take you to interesting places, and you will conclude and say, oh, he is for real. He knows what he is looking for. I'm telling you, the Lord help us. Because immediately they get the access, they are done. And if it will take them 2 years, they will not bother you with it. Now, how many a woman will not say of a truth that, wow, what a guy. He's not even asking me for this. He's not even asking me for that. You'll fall for it. Then when you are opening, oh my goodness.
Kevin.
Yes, that's what you will do. And when he had gone into it, and he is done. That is it.
Then won't that guy be a coward?
Yes, next. That is what it's going to be. You call it cowardice. But that is his game plan.
But why would you waste all those times just to get meander your way?
And that is what it is. He has the time. And he has the resources to get what he wants. May God have mercy on us, Akuda. May God have mercy on us.
We want to acknowledge our sponsors. Love. Hey, Asemo. Beam Light Movement, Akuda Talk Show, Joy International Ministries. Well, Bishop says those who tell you that they cannot live without you. In fact, they are living without you. How can we decode? Maybe we need an app or a microchip. Until we come here again next week. I am Akuda. Let's get talking.
I need somebody to heal, somebody to know.